Good morning. Let's start off with our bicep curls. Little biceps, little heel digs. And then into our twist, that's back, swinging our arms forwards. And taking it across the body, nice and light, just tapping that toe down, bringing it across, easing into it. And then sliding down our legs towards our toes, nice big squeeze up. Taking it down into a inchworm, so I'm going to walk it down, walk, 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 into one press up, those knees can go on the floor, push up, we're going to walk it back in, and again, go again, slide it down, walk, 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 and last one. We're going to do the press up this time. We're going to stay here, I'm going to step that leg through because we're coming into that nice wide mountain climber base. I just want you to really sort of open up around them hips. Once you feel comfortable, this knee can come on the floor if you want, so you can stay up. I'm going to open and close. 2, 3, 4. Hand goes down, the other leg steps through. Again, before we open with those shoulders, just sort of feel that stretch through the hips. Once you feel comfortable, that knee can go on the floor if you want. And then take it back, stepping it through again. Goes down, leg goes back, walk the hands in and slowly come up. Just going to finish off with some squats, touch the floor, nice big wide arms. And relax with those shoulder rolls, okay, so we will get started now. Oh, right, so today's session is everything's in 30 seconds, so you need to set a timer for 30 seconds. We have 3 exercises in each section, and then the 4th one is going to be your rest. You're going to go from 30 seconds exercise, like 30, 30, 30, and then our rest. First exercise being a burpee in this one. So we're going to have our hands on the floor, we're going to jump our legs out, we're going to get that chest to the floor, we're going to jump it in, and we're going to jump it up. But remember, we've got different levels of burpees. We don't need to do that if we don't want. We can get chest to the floor and just stand up, no jump. We could do it without the chest to the floor, with the jump, various varieties of that. We can even walk it out and stand up. As long as we're moving, it doesn't really matter. Pick the one that is right for you, pick the one that's going to challenge you, and try and stick with it. Now you're going to go straight into lunges. We can either do a forward lunge or we can do a reverse lunge. Think about where your feet are here. Try to keep them on those train track lines, keep them nice and straight. And then our 3rd exercise in this one is going to be press ups. So we can do variations of our press up. We can do the lever press up with our knees on the floor. We can keep it nice and basic with a box press. If you're feeling it, we can go into a full press. Just make sure it is right for you. And then that 4th exercise is rest. Then we're going to move on. Once we've done that, we have got squat jumps, inchworms and V-sits. So our squat jumps, feet are just slightly wider than hip distance, just where you would do a normal squat. We're going to squat down, we're going to drive it up. There we go. If you don't want that impact, squat down into that heel base. We've still got that upward force, but we're not actually leaving the floor, and we've not got that impact upon return. Then exercise number 2 in this block is an inchworm. We're going to slide the hands down, we're going to walk it out into one press up. We're going to walk it back in, and we're going to fully stand up. Remember, on that press up, if you don't feel like you can do a full press up, by all means pop the knees on the floor. Then exercise number 3 is V-sits. We have our arms above our head. Both arms and legs are going to come up. We can also do a single leg V-sit, where we keep one leg on the floor. And of course, you can always swap it in for any other kind of sit-up. And then exercise number 4 is our rest. Then our third and final section is jacks. So we've got our jumping jacks. We can scale that down. We can come all the way down with just a side tap, and then we can come somewhere in between with that half jack that's got a little bit of impact, a little bit of bounce, just getting that heart rate elevated. Here's one that we don't do all that often, a diagonal lunge. We're going to go to the corners of the room. So instead of going straight forward or straight to the side, it's that somewhere in between. We're going to push off and do that diagonal. Sometimes we do this when we're picking socks and toys up off the floor. So let's try and work our legs in that direction, is that the word? And then our third and final one is our shoulder taps. We're pushing that floor away, sucking that tummy in. Have your feet nice and wide. I'm going to lift, I'm going to tap. You can pop your knees on the floor as well. And the same with the others. That fourth and final exercise within each block is the 30 seconds rest. So you go for exercise 1, 30 seconds, exercise 2, 30 seconds, exercise 3, 30 seconds, and then that exercise 4 is your rest. 30 seconds rest, and we repeat each round 3 times. Okay, let's just start with our feet together, knees down. Take a few deep breaths in, just breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, just relaxing. And then when you're ready, let's take one in, one out, lean down towards the toes. Remember, it's more important to hold on, to get the leg straight than what it is to hold on to the leg. Just leaning down into it. When you're ready, bringing this leg round, popping the knees down on the floor, pushing through with the hips. Bringing this all the way over. Opposite arm comes, pulls it across, give it a little hug. And on the other side, leaning down towards the toes. And then bring it round, popping the knee on the floor, pushing through with the hips. Bring this leg all the way over. Opposite arm comes across, gives it a little hug. And then sitting however is comfortable for you. We'll drop our head down, we're going to pull our shoulder blades apart. nice big squeeze together, really pushing through with those hips, not hips, your chest, pushing through with your chest. And then breathing in through the nose, take a nice big deep breath in. And out. If, like me, you were cross legs, uncross and recross. Let's go again. Breathe it in through the nose. And out. And we are done. Thank you so much for tolerating these videos while I'm away. Much appreciated. I really didn't think I would get any signal in camping, and I will see you on Tuesday morning.